Hey everyone, it's Dr. Kelly. How you doing? I wanted to show a way for you to, I call it holding value. So let's just say that you have, well, let's use my example. I have 0.023 Bitcoins in this particular account, okay? And I'm looking at what's been happening the past couple days. We see this downtrend. What happened yesterday, if I remember correctly, I think it was yesterday, um, the news came out and said that Google and I think YouTube were going to ban all or most ads for cryptocurrency. All right. So what we're seeing now is the crackdown that's going to be even more pervasive coming in the future, but the crackdown from entities, governments, etc., to stop people from making money in crypto. That's my personal opinion. That's what I think is happening. I'm sure they're going to do it to help save people from being scammed and all that. That's what their company line is. But I kind of look at it as, a way for them to diminish the number of people who can actually make a lot of money in this space. But anyway, with that being said, I believe this is the downturn that we saw after they got the news that Google and YouTube were going to ban them. So anyway, so why am I talking about USDT? So USDT is actually number 21 or 22 on the chart. Let's see where it is. Where is Tether? Did I miss it? Okay, let me pull it up. There it is. It is number 14. Oh, okay. Go back. It's number 14. So usually it's usually it's number 20. Now, Tether is always going to be around $1. So sometimes it's 98 cents, sometimes 99 cents, sometimes it's $1.01, but it'll always fluctuate around that time. So it's a token specifically designed to hold value at $1. Okay, so one Tether token is always going to be around $1. Always. It's never going to be, $2. It's never going to be 50 cents. It's always going to be around $1. Okay, so what happens is if you see the market going up and you want to lock in some profits, so let me use the Bitcoin chart to show exactly what I mean. All right, so let's just say you were one of those people who bought Bitcoin way back here. Let's just say, okay, so you bought Bitcoin, you held on to it, and then when it got to right here, you decided to sell. And instead of selling out into actual cash, you sold into USDT. Okay, so you sold and you made all this profit, but the profit is still sitting in cryptocurrency. Specifically, it's sitting in Tether, USDT, which is number 14. Okay, so you now are holding all that value, that $19,000 value, you're holding that in crypto, but at a steady amount of 19,000. Okay, so then you very wisely say, okay, I see it's going up, I see it already hit a high, I'm smart enough to sell at the high because I know it can't keep going up high forever, so I'm just going to hold that money. It's crypto money, but it's still actual dollar amount of $19,000. Okay, so then you wait for Bitcoin to go back down. Goes back down here, and now see if I can get it at the point. Well, not exactly, but anyway, let's say right here. Okay, so now you have $19,000 that's been sitting in crypto since December 19th when it hit a high of 19,000. So you have that money, and now you're like, okay, good. I'm gonna go buy some more Bitcoin, and now I can buy, instead of holding that money here. Now I'm gonna go back up here. Instead of holding that $19,000 in Bitcoin, and therefore seeing the value of your Bitcoin go down, 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 you can cash out and hold it in Tether. So now you have $19,000 in Tether. Then you wait for Bitcoin to go down to $7,000. You buy here, and now you're able to afford 2 Bitcoins, almost 2.5 Bitcoins, probably a little bit more than that. You can buy 2.5 Bitcoins, which are $19,000, and now you're going to do the same thing. Just ride the wave up in your Bitcoin. Okay, wait till it gets to a high, sell it back into Tether, and then wait for the price of Bitcoin to go back down, and then use your Tether to buy Bitcoin again. Okay, so that's one benefit of using Tether. The other benefit is in case you see this right here, in case you see this going down and you think that it's going to dip even more, so we see it kind of consolidate a little bit. It goes up a little bit, comes back down. Now, I'm kind of thinking that the price of Bitcoin might go back down a little bit more. Now, mind you, I don't have a crypto crystal ball. I don't know. But if it did, and that's kind of what I think might happen, okay, so if it did, then I would say, okay, good. If I can go ahead and buy some tether, like right about here, and you see this line at the top of this green candle right here. So if I can time it, or I can put in an order and say I just want to go ahead and buy 0.0023 Bitcoins worth of tether at this point right here, then I will do that. I'm going to go ahead and sell my Bitcoins, and I'm going to sell them when the price of Bitcoin gets right here. All right. Then if the market does go back down, then I've still maintained the value of those Bitcoins at that point. Okay. And then I could just wait for the price to go back down a little bit lower, way down here, or wherever it's going to go lower, which is kind of what I think might happen. And then I'm going to go ahead and buy Bitcoin back down. Now that it's come back down here, I'm going to go ahead and buy Bitcoin back again. So that's the value and purpose of using Tether. You can use it when you think it's going to go down, and you think that wherever it is, you think that Bitcoin is going to go down even worse or more. You can go ahead and trade your Bitcoins into Tether, and then when it does go down, go ahead and buy your Bitcoins again. Or the flip side of that is, let's just say you have your Bitcoin here, you wait for it to go up, you sell your Bitcoins and you turn it to Tether, and now you've made that cash value profit. You've actually realized that profit. So I'm going to put in orders for right here. So it's A373.052. Okay. So I'm going to tap here, and then I'm going to put in my amount, but I'm going to change it to what I just said. A3, what was it? Okay, I'll just use A381. So let's use that. 8381. All right. So I'm going to sell my 0.0233 Bitcoins when the price of Bitcoin gets to A381. All right. And I'm going to push sell. And since the price of it is not there, the order is placed, and the order will sit right here. The order is going to sit here as an open order until that price is hit. Okay, so once or if, because we don't know the price, it could continue to going down. It might not hit this price here. Okay, but once it does, or if it does, then this order will hit, and then my order will be sitting here in what's called my market history. Okay, but this order will stay here. It might stay here for an hour. It might stay here for 3 days. It might stay here for a week. You never know. Now I'm pretty sure it's not going to take a week. But anyway, it'll sit here, and that's how your orders sit and stay until they are actually hit according to whatever the market's at. All right, so let's go back up real quick, and we see that the last price is 81.60, and I'm saying I'm just going to wait for it to get right here. Once it gets here, I'm selling my Bitcoin, turning them into Tether, and I will have, let's see what that amount was. Let's go back down a little bit. I will have about $195 worth of Tether. Okay, and then so this 0.023 Bitcoins is worth about $195 once it gets to this price. This Bitcoin gets to this price. Okay, so then again, my idea is take this $195, wait for Bitcoin to go down to 7,000 something, and then buy $195 worth of Bitcoin at 7,000 something. So I'm able to buy it at a lower price. Okay. So anyway, that's what I wanted to do, show you guys how to do that. And again, Tether is a way for you to either maintain value, or it's a way for you to lock in value. All right, so that's it for today, and that's the whole idea about making a future order that just sits there until you're ready to, until the price gets to a point where it executes. Okay. All right, everyone, that's it for today. Have a good one.